Hey guys, okay, so we finished making our little glamkins. That is so cute. And I have already got the black one done. If you didn't see the first part of this, I encourage you to go back and watch it. Super easy. Glamkins. I call them glamkins. It's my term. I keyed it, and so make sure you use hashtag glamkin when you're making these things. I know it looks like an ostrich from there, but once this is painted, it's gonna look wonderful. Trust me, trust me, trust me. So I'm gonna put that over there. Let's get started on the fun part, decorating. So I've got these two colors. This is like a lavender and this is a beautiful plum color. I was thinking about using some feathers, but since I've used that on the black, I'm gonna take my bling wrap. You could always also use rhinestones. I'm saving the rhinestones for my larger pumpkins. I already did some. I'll show you those. I'll post up some pictures of that. And then I'm also using for my craft stash. If you don't have a craft stash, you need to start now. So all of these fun things at Hobby Lobby, you guys, they have these mini trees that they make, and it's called My Little Tree. And they have, this was actually garland for the tree. And they have tons of this stuff after Christmas. It's like 20 cents. So I bought a ton of these last time. So I don't know. I'm thinking maybe I want to go pearls on the dark and bling wrap on the other one. So I'm going to kind of measure around here. I'm going to go here to here. And I'm going to use my wire cutters. Could use scissors too, totally fine. Go back around. This one does take some time, you guys, because you want to make sure it's done right, so it looks good. Because most people, they're only going to look at the decorations. They're not going to actually look at the pumpkin itself. So let's do this. I'm going to cut a couple. I'm going to go back and start gluing. I had to turn my glue gun off a little bit because it gets crazy hot. This thing is awesome. I love, love, love it. I saw it on another crafter's site and I was like, oh my God, I must do this. I must have that thing. So yeah, I got it on eBay. I'm sure you could probably find one too. I think it was like $40, but it's worth every single cent because you can go anywhere with it. It's awesome. Okay, so let that go in there for just a second. I've got a little extra, so I'm gonna trim that off. Don't get frustrated, guys. I know at first it's gonna seem very daunting. It's gonna be like, oh my God, this is very difficult, it takes forever. But after you do a few of them, it gets much easier, I promise. Probably shouldn't be using a straw. I just didn't have any craft sticks nearby, so I just took whatever. All right, so there's the first one. So you kind of get where I'm going with this. I'm outlining the little, the straps, or not straps, but the low points in the pumpkin is what you want to do with your decorations. So whatever that is, if you're using rhinestones, if you're using pearls, if you're using garland, doesn't matter, you can use anything. I've seen some people use ribbon, it looks really cute. So if your style is more farmhouse, you could do like a buffalo check and then maybe like a red ribbon. That would look super cute, I think, if you like that style. So I just cannot wait to see how this turns out. So I'm not gonna go through the whole process because this, guys, does take a little bit of time. So I'm gonna put this aside. I'm gonna work on that and I'll show you pictures later. I wanted to show you the bling wrap on this lighter purple. It almost looks pink. It is going to look so pretty, but this is just too fat. I don't like it like that. So I'm gonna cut these strips. They have this at the dollar store. You can also get it at Hobby Lobby or anywhere really. These scissors are not gonna work. All these are chicken shears. When I went upstairs, I should have got my darn scissors. I didn't think about it. Okay, so you're gonna wanna just cut the strip. I'm gonna use just one. You could use all three if you wanted to, but I'm gonna use one because these are really teeny tiny pumpkins. What I love about making these, you could use them, give them as gifts. You could keep them on your table, you can give them to your kids' teachers. There's lots of things that you can do with these. Or just keep them in your you know, fall decor box if you have one, which I'm sure all of you people do, because that's, of course, everybody keeps the craft stash. Okay, so I've cut off a whole bunch of this bling wrap. I'm just gonna get you started so you kind of see what to do. Same thing again. So what I have done in the past is I have lifted up the stem and put a little blob of glue under that, and then put this under the stem itself, which is good. You can do that. I did that with my rhinestones, but what I found is that once you get going and it gets fatter and fatter under there, it's going to be very difficult for you to get the stem back on. So I just said, meh, I'm just going to glue it close to the stem. You're not really going to be able to see anyway, so it's going to look fine. Okay, we want to go through that divot in the pumpkin, and we're going to go through and put another little bit of hot glue. I just kind of blob it down there, let it sit for a second, roll it in, and there you go. Isn't that cute? So I can't wait to show you when I'm done. I'll post up some pictures of it. I want to see what you do. I can't wait to see it. Have fun.